Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number, what is this? Day number 3, week 17, spring 2024. Again, day number 3, week 17, spring 2024. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of May, 2024. The subject is, of course, we're going to start off with mathematics, and then we're going to transition over to English studies. The topic is still looking at simplifying algebraic expressions. So simplifying algebraic expressions is what we're going to be looking at today. I need you all to head up so we could start. Write the topic and write the subject down inside of your book so we can start writing down the notes. All right, so let's get started. All right, so let's begin with the instructions. I want to begin with these two questions. So we have the instructions is to simplify the following expressions. So simplify the following algebraic. Let's go algebraic expressions. That's what we want to do. Simplify the following algebraic expressions. All right. Where's Naya? Naya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Did you do 2020? Paper. Did I send you the 2020 paper to do?
Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can find it.
All right, let's go on and answer this question. All right, so
Yes, sir.
2020, what paper, what year?
You sent me 2020 paper 2.
Did you do 2020 paper 1?
I would not know.
Okay.
Probably not.
In your book. Okay. Let me send you 2020 paper 1. I'm gonna send it to you in your phone. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we have so the first question says, let me actually write it down, using this board. So the first question says that we have number 1, we have 7, open bracket, open bracket, x plus 2y close bracket minus 3 open bracket x plus 4y. Right, so where's Zario?
Yeah.
I already sent it. I already sent the answer key inside the chat.
Could you resend it, please? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I resent it. I noticed that you came in again. All right, download that to your device so you could open.
Yes, sir.
So what we're gonna do here is, so we have 7 open bracket x plus 2y minus 3 open bracket x plus 4y. How are we gonna move on with this question? Anyone have any idea of how we're gonna answer this one? What are we gonna do?
Multiply
Multiply what?
7 times 2.
Who's speaking?
Tia.
Dia? Okay, Dia, go ahead.
7 times 2.
Multiply 7 by times 2. Okay. The first thing we're gonna do, we are gonna multiply. Now I sent it to your phone. So we're gonna multiply 7 by the x. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Multiply 7 by the x, right? Now, the thing about that is that when we multiply 7 by x, what is that? What is 7 multiplied by x?
7x.
Very good, 7x. Right, so that's 7x. And then we're gonna multiply, so we multiply 7 by the x, we give us 7x. Then we're gonna multiply the 7 by the 2y, which gives us what?
14y.
14y, very good. 14y. So that's the first thing. The first thing that we do is we're gonna distribute. We call that distribution, where we multiply 7 by x, which gives us 7x, and then 7 times 2, which gives us 14, but we have the y, so we have to keep the y. All right. Do you all understand that so far? Let me know if you all understand that before I move on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, the next thing we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, but we have to remember that we are dealing with, there's a -3 on the outside. So we have -3 multiplied by x, which gives us what?
-3x.
-3x, very good. -3x. And then we have -3 multiplied by 4y. What does that give us? We have -3 multiplied by 4y.
-12y.
-12y, very good. -12y. Do you see that, China?
Yes, sir.
So again, we have -3 multiplied by x, which gives us -3x. Then we have -3 multiplied by 4y, which gives us -12y. Do you see that, Ajani? Ajani, let me know if you understand that.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
One moment, I'm speaking to Ajani. Ajani,
Yes.
the word is yes, sir, not yes. I don't know who you're talking to. So we can try this again. Ajani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I did so far?
Yes, sir.
What did I do?
You simplified the
No, what did I do? What did I multiply the 3 by? I multiplied the 3 by what?
x
Very good. And -3 by what?
4.
4y. Very good. And Johnny, what is -3 times 4? What is -3 times 4? That's gonna be what? Again, Ajani, what is negative 3 times 4?
Negative 12.
Negative 12, very good. All right, next up, we have, Reagan, you had a question?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
I see that. So it's basically for the negative part, it's like a positive and negative numbers, right?
Yeah, basically. So now what we want to do is you have 7x plus 4y minus 3x minus 12y. What we're going to do is we're going to group the like terms. What that means is we're going to combine the y's together. So you're going to take negative 14 and negative 12y. We're going to combine them together. So these two are going to come together, right? And then we're going to take the, should I say, we're going to take the 7x and negative 3x. We're going to bring them together. So what we're doing is we're grouping the like terms, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So we have, it's going to be equal to, so this equals to 7x minus what? 3x,
It's 3x
right? Plus, well, plus 14y
minus 12y.
minus 12y. And so what we did here is we grouped the like terms. And now let's go ahead and deal with the like terms. So we have 7x minus 3y, sorry, 7x minus 3x is going to be what?
4x.
4x, very good. And then 14 minus 12, 14y minus 12y is what? 14y minus 12y is going to be what?
2y.
2y.
2y plus 2y. Now we have 4x plus 2y. Again, we have 4x plus 2y. Can we simplify this any further?
No, sir.
No, we can't. No, we can't. All right, go ahead, Reagan, explain how we got 4x plus 2y.
Okay, the way you got 4x plus 2y, you will do 7 times x and you'll get 7x. And you'll do 7x times 2y, you'll get 14y. And then you'll do negative 3 times x, it'll give you negative 3x. And negative 3x times 4y will give you negative 12y. Then you'll bring it down and you'll put 7x, you'll group the like terms. Then you'll put 7x minus 3x plus 14y minus 12y. And that gives you 4x plus 2y.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Aliana, you understand how we got this? Where's Aliana? No? Okay, let me go ahead and explain it for you. What we did was we multiplied a 7 times the x, and that give us 7x. We multiplied a 7 times the 2y, we give us 14y. So whatever you have in the brackets, you multiply it by the 7 on the outside. Next, we have negative 3 multiplied by x, which is negative 3x. Then we have negative 3 multiplied by positive 4 is going to be negative 12y. Do you understand this row before I move on to the next one? Pardon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now we got to group all the like terms. So we have 7x minus 3x. So we bring the 7x and the 3x together. So 7x minus 3x. And then we group the 14y and the negative 12y together. So we have 14y minus 12y. So 14y minus 12y, we bring them together. All right. Then after we group them together, we have the 7x minus 3x plus 14y minus 12y. We group them together. So 7x minus 3x is 4x, and 14y minus 12y is 2y. So 4x plus 2y. Make sense? I'm Alian, I'm talking to you. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Amarani, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Angel? Do you understand? Where's Angel? Okay, can't hear from Angel. Bree and Bride, do you all understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. All right, so let's say we have 8. Oh, let's call this number 2. So we have, for number 2, we have 8, open bracket, x plus 3y, close bracket, minus 2. No, let me say minus 4, open bracket, x plus 5y. All right, so go ahead, Reagan. What was the first thing we're gonna do for this?
You would do 8x. We'll do
So,
8 times x.
so 8 multiplied by x. Very
Yeah,
good.
so
What would that give us?
8x.
8x, very good.
Then you would do 8 multiplied by 3y.
And 8 multiplied by 3y. So 8 times 3 is what?
24, so
24.
be 24y.
24y.
And the next step, you would do 4 multiplied by x.
So now we have negative 4 multiplied by
Yes,
x,
negative 4 multiplied by x.
which gives us what?
Negative 4x.
Very good. And we have negative 4x
Yeah,
multiplied by,
5y.
good. So it's gonna be negative what?
Negative 20y, so.
Very good, negative 20y. All right. So the first thing that we did, we multiplied the 8 times the x, which gives us 8x. We multiplied the 8 times the 3, which gives us 24. We already had the y, so we attach it again. Then we multiply negative 4 times the 3, which gives us multiply negative 4 times the x, which gives us negative 4x. Then we multiply the negative 4 times the 5, which gives us negative 20. And so we have negative 20y because the y is attached there. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do next, China?
Now we're gonna group the like terms.
Very good. So what are the like terms in the situation?
8x subtract 4x.
So let's start with the y. So we have 24y, right? Pause at 24y. And then we have, right, negative 20. So you bring them together. So we have, and then we have the what? 8x and the
And 4x.
4x, we bring them together, right? So it's gonna be equal to 8x minus what? Minus 4x, yes. And what else?
Plus 24y.
Plus 24y.
Take away 20y.
Very good. Plus 24y minus 20y. All right, so now that we've already grouped the like terms together, now what we have to do in this case?
Subtract the 8x.
Say it again.
Subtract 4x from 8x.
Very good. So it's gonna be equal to 8x minus 4x is gonna be what?
4x.
4x, very good. So it's gonna be 4x. Plus what? What is 24y minus 20y?
4y.
4y. 4y. 4y. Very good. And that's how we answer this question. Let me know if y'all understand how we got this. Again, let me know if y'all understand how we got this.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Yes.
agree. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, Dion.
Yes.
Good. Sabria, do you understand how we got this?
I think so.
Think so? But the part that you're
Yes, sir.
struggling with?
It's really because I just not too long came, so it's really just the letters and stuff that's mixing up in my head.
Okay. So the first thing that we do, Sabria, what's the first thing we do for the first line?
You have to rewrite it.
You have to
Or you
multiply what?
multiply 8 by 1,
By x,
which is, by x,
which is what?
which is 1, and that
No,
gives you
no,
8x.
8x, yeah. Good.
And then 8 times 3, which is 24.
Mhm.
And that equals 24y. And then
Yes.
you write
Mhm.
the subtraction sign. Then you go to the other side, which you do the same thing again. So you would multiply 4 by x, and that gives you 4x. And you would
Mhm.
change the sign.
Because negative 4 times positive 5 is negative,
And
right?
negative. Yes,
Mhm.
sir. So then you would multiply 4 by 5, which gives you 20. So it will be 20y.
Mhm.
So then you come down again and you'll rewrite it in order. So it'll be 8x subtract 4x plus 24y subtract 20y. And you write it again and it'll be 4x plus 4y. And you can't go any further because they're unlike terms.
Yes, very good. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, what I need you all to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, what I need you all to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to send me their work. Send me the first slide, please. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Kyle? Kyle, are you there? Where's Kyle? How about Mark? Where's Mark? Mark, are you there? I can't hear from Mark. Nevaeh Wallace. Where's Nevaeh Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got to answer?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Let's start off with this one. So we say 8 multiplied by x. What is 8 multiplied by x? That gives you what?
8x
8x. And 8 times 3 is going to be what? 8 times 3 is what? Nevaeh, what is 8 times 3?
24.
Very good, 24. Why? That's how we got that first part. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then negative 4 times x is what?
4.
Negative 4x. And then negative 4 times 5 is what?
20.
20, good. And so that's how we get that. Now we have to group all of the x's together. So we have 8x and 4x, we bring that together. You see that? And then we have 24 and 20, we bring that together. You see that?
Yes, sir.
Good. What is 8x minus 4x? What does that give us? 8x minus 4x, what is that? What is the answer to that?
8 take away 4.
Which is what? What is it?
4.
4, very good. And what is 24y minus 20?
4.
Very good. All right. Have you all sent in the work? Let me know if you already sent in the work before we move on to the next slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only one person has sent in the work. The rest of you, have you sent in the work yet?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Someone, yes,
Can I-
someone.
Can I send my work after my mommy is done with her phone, please?
Yes, you can. Okay, no problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the information inside the chat for those persons who just joined. You can take advantage of the information that we have here. Put this inside the chat. Let me clear out this. For those persons who just joined, I posted the notes inside the chart for your benefit, so you can be able to know how to do this. The rest of us, we continue as follows. So let's go ahead and do the grade exercise based off of this. So grade exercise. Number 1. So for grade exercise, the instructions is very simple. We want to simplify the following expressions. Simplify the following algebraic expressions. All right, so number 1, let's say we have 9, open bracket, x plus 4y minus 2, open bracket, x plus 5y. All right, that's the first one. Number 2, let's say we have 7, open bracket, x plus 5y minus 3, open bracket, x plus 2y. And then finally, number 3, say we have 10, open bracket. Does it matter if we change the letter?
No, sir.
No. 2a plus b. All right, so just 3 of them. Again, just 3 of them for your benefit. Once you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Dion, where's Dion? What number you on?
Number 1.
Say it again.
Number 1.
Number 1, did you send the notes yet?
Those
Pardon?
are, I wasn't able to finish it. So when I finish with number 1, I'll send it.
Okay, no problem. Leah, what's your last name?
Smith.
Smith. What happened? Why you can't send in the notes?
My mommy to work.
Okay. Again, I need you all to finish this first assignment. There's just 3 of them, so that we could go over the answers. Naya, what number you on? Naya,
I'm on number 7.
7, okay. And where is Shekinah Kalma? Shekinah Kalma, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, Ricardo Russell, what number you on?
Number 2.
Ricardo, did you see the 2 documents I sent you?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you was asking me for?
I say 2019, this 2018.
You asked for 20, you didn't ask for no 2019. You did not ask for 2019, Ricardo.
I thought I said 2019. I saw my bad.
So you're lying to me now. I don't play that, you know. You don't get away with lying to me. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You asked me for notes for those 2 exams. I sent you one. Now, if you said 2019, then I would have tell you something different. Okay, yes, Olivia.
It's number 3 saying 10 times 2a plus 2 plus
Yeah.
b.
That's supposed to
That's
be.
just nothing else.
That's just it, yeah. Nothing else. Mark, where's Mark? Where's Mark? Why can't I hear from Mark? Can't hear from Mark for some reason. Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2, you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Good. Joseph? Joseph. Where's Joseph?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Did you send me the notes as yet? Yeah, you need to take a picture of the notes and send it to me. You understand me, Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Good. Zara, where's Zara? Zara, what number you on? And Willon. Zara and Willon, what number y'all on? Again, Zara and Willon, what number y'all on? Zara says that she's on number 2. Okay. And Willon, what number you on, Willon? Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Do you see the notes that's inside the chat?
Yes, sir.
I need you to write down the notes and then move on to the grid exercise. And Akira, you need to take a picture of the notes.
No, I just arrived from the hospital, so
I meaning once you finish with the notes. Jeremiah, what number you on?
number 2.
Matu, Randisha, what number you on? Again, Randisha, what number you on? Number 3, okay. Again, I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp until finished with these great exercise. Where's Kyle?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 2, sir.
You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Nevaeh Wallace, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Ashanay Fernanda. Where's Ashanay Fernanda?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
R1.
Say it again.
R1.
Number 1. Did you send me the notes as yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone who is finished with the work? Again, is there anyone who is finished
Yes,
with
sir,
the
I
work?
just didn't do my work, sir.
I finished.
Okay.
Finish.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Paul, Samantha, and company.
I'm done.
Edlia, good. All right, I need the rest of you to take a picture of your work and send it to me once you finish. Aliana, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Amanik, are you finished?
No, sir.
What number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Malik, are you finished?
No, sir. I'm on question 3, sir.
Question 3. Okay. Sabria, are you finished?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
I sent it with the work.
Okay, I see it. All right, we're gonna go over these answers. Give me one moment, and then we're gonna go over the answers. All right, let's go ahead and answer question number 1. Go ahead, China. What you have for number 1?
Yes, sir. For number 1, I multiply. You want to know what I get, or you want me to explain it?
Explain how you got it.
Yes, sir. For number 1, I multiply 9 by x, which equal 9x plus, then 9 times 4y, which equal 36y. So I have 9x plus
Wait.
36y.
So you're saying that you multiply the 9 times x, I give you 9x, and the 9 times the 4y, which gives you 36y. Okay, continue.
Yes, sir. Then I multiply -2 by x, which equal -2x.
Mhm.
Then I multiply -2 by 5y, which equals negative 10y.
Very good. And after this, what are you gonna do?
After that, I join the like terms,
Yeah, group the like terms.
and then I get 9x subtract 2x plus 36y subtract 10y.
Very good. So we have plus 36y. Minus 10y.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be equal to, what is 9x minus 2x?
7x plus 26y.
7x plus, what is 36 minus 10?
26y.
Very good, 26y. All right, so this is correct. Did anyone else get the first one right? Let me know if you got the first one right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Jai,
Yes, sir.
Reagan. Anyone else got the first one right? Let me know if you got the first one right. Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Olivia,
I did so.
Liana, Malik. That's good. Amanik, help me with number 2.
For number 2, you will do 7 times x, which equals 7x, plus 7 times 5, which is 35y.
So 7 times x,
Then
which
you
gives you 7x, and then 7 times 5y, which gives you what?
35y.
35y. Very good.
You will put your subtraction sign. Then you will do 3 times x, which is 3x, plus 3 times 2, which is 6y.
Be careful. It's a -3. You're actually multiplying the -3. You're not putting the negative sign down. You're multiplying the -3 by the x. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we have -3 times x, and then you have -3 times 2, which gives us what?
Negative 6y.
Very good. -6y. Good. And what are we going to do at this point?
You're going to group the like terms. You'll put 7x minus 3x plus
7x minus 3x.
plus 35y minus 6y.
Very good. Plus 35y minus 6y. Good, which is going to be equal to
4x plus 31y.
4x plus 35 minus 6 is what?
31y.
Sure. 35 minus 6. Subtract it again.
29y.
29y, very good. 29y. Very good. Good. Anyone else got 4x plus 29y? Did anyone else get that?
I did. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. If you got it right, then put a tick.
Yep.
If you got it wrong, please put an X. Very good. I need Kema, help me with number 3.
I can't understand nothing like that.
You don't understand number 3 like that? Okay, well, Reagan, number 3.
Okay, so for number 3, I did 10 multiplied by 2a, and I got 28.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it in 2 ways. So and then the first way I did is the same way, and then I did 10 times b
Let's
equals
start with one way. Let's start with one way. Finish one way first. So you said 10 times
so
2a, and you get what?
I got 28.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did just b plus b.
You do plus 2
Like,
plus
and
b.
I put down just 20ab.
20ab.
And to tell you the second way I did it,
Mm-hmm.
what did you say, sir?
Go ahead. Tell me the second way.
The second way I did 20 times, I mean not 20, 10 times 2a, and I got 28, and then 10 times b, and I got 10b. So I put equals to 28 plus 10b.
Second one is correct. So 10 times 2a, which is going to be 2a. 10 times 2a, which is 20a. And then we do 10 times b, which is going to be what? 10b. All right.
10B. So
10b. So the answer is 28 plus 10b. All right. Did anyone get that?
Yes, so I did.
Yes.
Yes.
so
Yes.
So 28 plus 10b is going to be what? The final answer. All right. How many persons got number 3 right?
I did.
You did?
I did.
I did.
I did.
I did. So
I did.
Very good.
I did.
Very good. Very good.
I got it right.
No problem. All right. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, for those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp for those of you who are finished. All right. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. If you got all right, please put I inside the chat. If you got all right, please put I inside the chat. If you got all right, please put I inside the chat. If you got one wrong, please put Y. If you got one wrong, please put Y. If you got two wrong, please put N. But if you got all right, please put I. And if you got one wrong, please put Y. If you got two wrong, please put N. Okay, let's continue with some more examples. All right, so we have, this one says when, so when x, let me use the insertion now. When x equals to, when x equals to 6, and y is equal to 2, when x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2, calculate the value of when x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2, calculate the value of x squared. No, calculate the value of 3x plus y squared. When x is equal to 6, y is equal to 2, calculate the value of 3x plus y squared. Let's look at this example. All right, let's look at this one. So this is an example of a problem where we have to substitute, right? So let me separate the screen so we can see it clearly. So this is basically a substitution problem. So let me put this in the middle. So we know that x is equal to what? According to the question, x is equal to 6, right? And y is equal to 2.
2.
So we have to find the calculate the value of 3x. So 3x plus y squared. Wait, let me write it a different way. So again, we have the value, we have to calculate the value of 3x plus y squared. So we have 3x plus y squared is going to be equal to, now 3x. What is the value of x in this equation, or in this expression? What is the value of x? X is 6, right? So it's going to be 3, open bracket. So instead of placing x, we're going to put what? We're going to put what? 6, right? 6, right? Plus, right? Plus y squared, right? Now y is what? What is y?
2.
Y is 2. So it's going to be 2 squared. Do you all see that? So x is 6, right? And y is 2. So we substitute those values. Now let's compute this, right? So we have 3 times 6. What is 3 times 6? That's going to be what?
18.
What is 3 times 6?
18.
18. Very good. And what is 2 squared? What is 2
4.
squared? 2 squared, we know 2 squared is equal to what?
2
2 times
2.
2. Yeah. It is equal to what? 4.
4.
So this is going to be 4. And so we have 18 plus 4, which is going to be what? What is 18 plus 4?
22.
18 plus 4 is 22. So it's going to be 22. All right, so Leah, explain how we got 22.
So we did 3x plus y squared. So x is 6. So we put 3 and bracket 6 plus 2 bracket square. Bracket and square. So 3 times 6 is 18 plus 2 bracket square equals 4. So 18 plus 4 is 22.
Very good. And Paul, can you explain how we got 22?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
we have to figure out or we add 3x plus y to the second power, and
What are we doing, Paul? Do you understand?
not really.
Not really. Okay, so wherever you see, you know that x is 6, right?
Yes, sir.
So wherever you see the x, you're going to put what? 6, right?
Yes, sir.
And y is 2. So wherever you see y, you're going to put what? 2,
2.
right?
Yes,
So this
sir.
is going to be 2 squared, right? 2 squared, which is what?
4.
4. And then 3 times 6, which is what?
18.
18. Very good. And now we have 18 plus 4, which is going to be what?
22.
22. So that's how we got that. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of you all, do you all understand how we got this answer? Let me know, please. The rest of you all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good. All right, let's do another one, right? So let's say, let's look at number 2. All right, so let's look at number. Let's look at number 2. Let's say when number 2, when when A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 3, calculate the value of let's say for A plus B squared. Does it matter what letters we use?
No, sir.
Doesn't matter the letters.
No, sir.
No, right? So the same situation applies, right? Doesn't matter the letter. So when A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 3, calculate the value of 4A plus B squared. So let's go ahead and answer that question. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to look at let's write the question down. And so we have 4A. So 4A plus B squared. is going to be equal to 4. What is A? A is what?
4.
A is 4. So it's going to be 4 times 4. Close bracket. Plus what? Plus what?
Open bracket 3.
Open bracket. 3 to the power of what?
3.
3 to the power
Um,
of 2. Very good. 3 to the power of 2, 3 squared, which is going to be equal to, what is 4 times 4? That's what?
16.
16. Very good. Plus, what is 3 squared? 3 squared is what? 3 squared
9.
3 times 3, which
is
is
3
27.
times 3.
9.
3 times 3, which is not 27, Jevin. 3 times 3 is what?
9.
9. Very good, 9. So we have 3 squared, which equals to 9. It's going to be equal to 16 plus 9. What is 16 plus 9?
25.
25.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, can you hear me?
I get it, you know.
Okay, sorry.
So 16 plus 9 is 25.
25.
Okay, do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Samantha, explain how we got 25.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We did 4A plus 2B. We have to write it over. B is equal to 3 and A is equal to 4. So we do 4 times 4, which is 16, plus
Yeah.
3 times 3 is 9.
Yeah.
Then you say 16 plus 9 equal to 25.
Very good. So our final answer is what?
25.
25. Very good. How many persons understand how we did these substitutions? Let me know if you understand how we did
I
them.
do.
All right, Olivia,
Hello.
Paul,
I do.
Reagan. No, it's only 3 persons. The rest of you, do you all understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Nevaeh Wallace, do you understand? Nevaeh Wallace, do you understand? By the way, I need you all to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the grade exercise. Again, I need you to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before I give you 2 to do on your own. Nevaeh Wallace, do you understand this? Again, from Nevaeh Wallace. Kyle, do you understand this? That's Kyle. Kyle Williamson.
Yes, I'm getting to understand.
Yes, I'm asking you, do you understand?
Yes, I'm getting to.
You're getting there. Either you understand or you don't. Do you understand this?
Not really, sir.
Not really. Let's go look at it again. What is A?
A is 4 and B. No, A is 4 and B is 3.
Good. So if we look here, right? Where we see A, we're gonna put 4. Where we see B, we're gonna put 3, right? So here we have A, so we're gonna put what?
4.
4, and we have B, so we're gonna
3.
put what? 3. Good.
3.
What is 3 squared?
3 squared.
What is 3 squared?
9.
How do you know that 3 squared is 9?
I just multiplied by 3.
3 times 3 is?
9.
Good. And then we have 4 times 4, which is what?
16.
16. So we have 16 plus 9, which is what?
25.
25. You understand that now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of you, please take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Still waiting on, where's Ajani? Ajani, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
I sent it now.
No, you ain't sending them. You need to have already sent them. How long I asked for those notes? Come on, Johnny. If I don't babysit you inside this class, it's like you ain't gonna move. Come on, you have to be better. You have to be more responsible, man. Do you understand me, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
And where's Akiro? You another one. Where's your notes? Akiro? Can't even hear from him. All right, so let's move on and let's go on to another
Where is X?
great exercise. All right, let's go ahead and do the great exercise. Let's move on. For those of you who need the notes, I'm gonna put them inside the chat for your benefit. We have to move on. So let's go ahead. All right, great exercise. Number 2. When x is equal to 6, 7, y is equal to 3. Calculate the value of five, 5x plus y squared. Number 2, when a A is not A, that's when P is equal to 8. M is equal to 4. Calculate the value of M squared plus 3P. Okay, so just those two questions that I need you all to do, and then we can get on to answering them. Ricardo, what number you want?
Number 2.
Number 2. Do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shekinah Kalma, what number you want?
Number 2.
Number 2. And Zara, where's Zara? Zara, what number you want? Zara, what number you want? Zara, I need you to send in your notes from I need you to send in the notes because I don't see the notes. All I see is the first set of notes. I need you to send the second set of notes. Nivea Garden, where's Nivea Garden?
Yes, sir.
What number you want?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2. Kamaya Ferguson, what number you want?
Number 2.
Number 2. Kamaya, why are you not sending in the notes?
The first note I did send a note.
Am I speaking English or Spanish? I said, why are you not sending in your notes? I know exactly what I'm talking about. You sent the first one, you didn't send the second one. And I asked that from long time. So you need to send in that. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Where is Ajani? What number you want, Ajani?
Number 1.
Number 1. Ajani, I need you to send in your notes. And Aliana, what number you want? Aliana, what number you want?
I'm finished.
Finished. And Angel, what number you want? Where's Angel?
Number 2.
Number 2. Angel, are you sending in your notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Arshane Fernanda, what number you want?
I'm on number 1.
Number 1. And Bree and Bri, what number y'all on?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Good. Gianna, what number you on?
Number 2.
Good. Mark, what number you on? Where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mark, why are you not responding to your name? I've been calling you for a long time. Why are you not responding to your name?
I must be in Vegas.
Have you sent in your notes yet?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I don't remember my phone.
You don't have your mommy phone. When you gonna have your mommy phone?
Pardon me?
When you gonna have your mommy phone?
I know when she can come.
Okay,
Whenever she come.
when she arrives, take a picture of your work and send it to me.
Yes, sir.
By the way, you understand what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anyone else who is finished? Let me know if you're finished.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, let's go ahead and answer the questions. Okay, so go ahead, Amaranik. How are we gonna do number one? What are we gonna do?
For number one, you put 5 and then brackets 7 because x equals 7
So
plus
we substitute x for 7, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, good. So it's gonna be 5 open bracket. You said 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Close bracket plus 3 open bracket. What? No, not 3 open bracket. No. What am I supposed
3
to put?
in the bracket.
3 in the bracket. Very good. And we're gonna square it, right?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be equal to, what is 5 times 7?
5 times 7 is 35.
35, very good. Plus, what is 3 squared?
9.
35 plus 9 is?
44.
44. Did anyone else get 44?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyone else got 44? Let me know, please. If you got 44.
I did.
I know. Just 3%? Anyone else? Got 44.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yes, sir.
Good. KC, what you got for number 2?
I got 40.
I want you to explain it.
I put m to the power 2 plus 3 p. I put equals open bracket 4 to the power 2 plus 3.
Why did you use 4?
You say why I use 4? Because m is equals to 4.
Good. Background is noisy. Background is noisy. Let me ask Gianna, did you do number 2?
Yes, sir.
You did 4x plus what? 3 times what? We're gonna put in brackets.
8.
You put 8 in brackets?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's correct. And then 4 squared is what?
16.
Why is 4 squared 16?
Because 4 times 4 is 16.
Very good, because 4 times 4 is 16. Plus, what is 3 times 8?
24.
3 times 8 is 24. I know what you get when you add them.
I got 40.
40. 16 plus 24 is 40. Very good. All right, did anyone else get 40? Let me know if you get 40. If anyone else got 40.
Yes,
I did. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, 40. All right, good. If you got all right, please put I. If you got one wrong, please put Y inside the chat. What I also need you all to do is I need you to go inside the chat and put that answer, but I also need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, I need you to go inside the chat. I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's what I need you to do. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. For those who got all right, please put I inside the chat to let me know if you finished it properly. Very good. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp so we could be able to complete that. All right, so let's continue, and we're gonna continue by doing this particular question. All right, so some more examples. By the way, all we have been doing so far inside this class is basically working with simplifying algebraic expressions. That's basically all that we have been doing so far. Just looking at algebraic expressions and then simplifying them in the best way that we can. So again, I need everyone to take a picture of their notes and send it to me. So again, the instructions is still to simplify. Simplify the following algebraic expressions. So we still continuing in that vein. So let's continue. So we have the this question number 1. So for this one, we have 2a plus b minus 3a plus 4a plus b. So we have again 2a plus b minus 3a plus 4a plus b. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. What's the first thing that we're gonna do? What's the first thing we have to do? We have 2a plus b minus 3a plus 4a plus b. Yeah, Sabria, what's the first thing we're gonna do?
The first thing we're gonna do is rewrite it.
Rewrite it. What are we gonna do though? Like, say rewrite it. What are we gonna do? What exactly are we gonna do?
We're gonna write down.
Are we going to? I don't want to give away the answer. Reagan, where's Reagan? What are we gonna do with this in order to simplify it?
Did you say so?
I said, what are we gonna do in order to simplify this expression?
I think you have to rearrange all the numbers would have a in the back of them.
Okay.
So it'll be 2a minus 3a plus 4a, and then it'll go to plus b plus b.
Very good. So we're gonna collect the like terms, right? So we're gonna simplify by collecting like terms. All right. So Reagan nailed hit the nail on the head. We're gonna combine all of the a's together. So we have 2a, we have negative 3a. We're gonna keep the sign as well. And then we have what? Positive 4a, right? So we're gonna collect all of these terms, right? All of them, collect all of them together, right? That's all of the a's. And the same thing shall be done with all of the b's, right? We have to collect all of the b's and put them in one place as well. So this is gonna be, there's a circle for the, no, definitely not the right color for sure. We're gonna take the b's and combine them. So all of the b's, we're gonna combine them as well. This is not right. So this b along with this b. So we have, now we have what? We have 2a. By the way, let me erase this. Equal to 2a minus 3a plus 4a. And then we're gonna be into plus b plus b. So we have 2a minus 3a plus 4a. So let's work on that. What is 2a minus 3a? It's gonna be what? 2a minus 3a. that's gonna be? Any ideas? 2a minus 3a. What we have for that?
Negative 1a.
Say it again.
Negative 1a.
Very good. Negative 1a. So it's gonna be negative 1a plus what? Plus 4a plus what? Plus b plus b, right? Plus b plus b. And what else could we do? We could do what? Negative 1a plus what? 4a. We could do that. And Aliana, if we have negative 1a plus 4a, what does that give us? Negative 1a plus 4a. Aliana, negative 1a plus 4a. What is that? Ghana from Aliana. How about China, negative 1a plus 4a?
3a.
3a. Very good. All right, so it's going to be 3a. And Gianna, what else we gonna do with what we gonna do with the blue and the green?
Plus 2b.
Very good. So it's gonna be plus 2b because b plus b is gonna be what? 2b.
2b.
Very good. And so our answer therefore is what? 3a plus what? 2b. Okay. Question. Kema, do you understand this?
I'm trying to.
Trying to. What part don't you understand?
The second one.
The second, which one? This row?
Yes, sir.
Negative 1 plus 4a. So if you have 4 positives, right? And then 1 negative, what would that be at the end of the day? The positive and the negative will do what? Cancel out, right? So you just be
Yes,
left
sir.
with what? 3, right? 3 positives. That's why negative 1a plus 4a is 3a. Understand that? And
Yes, sir.
then 1b plus 1b is 2b. Okay? And so we have 3a plus 2b. Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Let's move on. So let me do another example so you can understand what's happening. By the way, how many persons understand this first example before I move on to the next one?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
China and
I do.
okay.
I-
Good. Let's do another one. Example number 2. Does it have to be A and B, or I could use any other letter?
You can use any other letter.
Yeah, I could use any other letter. So let's say I have number 2. Let's say I have 3x plus y minus 4x plus 5y. Well, let's say 4x plus y. So we have 3x plus y minus 4x plus 5x plus y. Again, the first thing we're going to do is combine the like terms. So let's group together them. So we're going to group together the 3x with what else? The negative 4x. What else? Plus the 5x. We're going to group them all together. And now when we group them, we have the 3x, we have the negative 4x, and we have the 5x. And this is going to be equal to, again, we combine all of the x's. 3x minus 3x minus 4x plus 5x All right, y'all understand that part? All I did was I combined all the x's. Now let's get all the y's, right? So now we have plus y, then it's going to be plus y. So again, we're going to bring these on this side. So we have plus y plus y. All right, let's bring these two together. What is 3x minus 4x? What is 3x minus 4x? That's going to be what?
Minus x.
Minus 1x. It's going to be negative 1x plus 5x and then we're going to bring down the y's, right? So there's going to be plus y plus y. Okay, next we're going to bring the negative x and the 5x together. It's going to be equal to, what is negative x, negative 1x plus 5? It's going to be what? Negative 1x plus 5 is what?
4x.
4x. Right? And then we have, so it's going to be 4x. And then we have plus y, which is going to be what? Plus what?
2y.
Plus 2y, plus 2y. Very good. Plus 2y. Okay. All right, good. Gianna, can you explain how we got 4x plus 2y? Gianna? Gianna? Yes, Gianna. Gianna, can you hear me? Can I hear from Gianna? Kamaya Ferguson. Kamaya Ferguson. Can't hear from Kamaya either. So let me ask. Nivea Gordon.
Yes, sir.
Good. Tell me how we got 4x plus 2y.
Yes, sir. So we got 4x plus 2y by first you wanna combine all like terms together, which is 3x minus 4x plus 5x, and then you combine your like terms with y, will just be y plus y. And then you do 3x take away 4x, which gives us negative 1x. And then you bring down the 5x and you bring down the y plus y. Then you subtract the you subtract negative 1x and 5x, and then you add the two y's together. So your answer would be 4x plus 2y.
Very good. 4x plus 2y. And one more person. Leah, explain how we got 4x plus 2y.
We put the like terms together, which is 3x, negative 4x, and positive 5x. So 3x minus 4x plus 5x plus y plus y. 3x take away 4x is negative 1x plus 5x plus y plus y. Negative 1x plus 5x equals 4x, and y plus y equals 2y.
Very good. Very good. Very good. All right, what I need you all to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp before we transition over to English language. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp before we transition over to English language, which we shall do shortly. Bree and Bri, do you understand how we got this answer?
Pardon?
Do you understand how we got this answer, Bree and Bri?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we get an answer?
Yes, sir.
Good. Did you send in the work?
Yes, sir.
Pardon?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
The word is yes, sir, or no, sir, or Johnny. All right. Where is Casey and Kingston? Y'all finish?
No, sir. I am number 11. It's B.
Okay. Kevin, where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Kevin and Casey?
Yes, sir.
Yes, y'all finish with the
Yes, sir.
notes? Okay, do you understand how I got these answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kevin, explain how I got 4x plus 2y. Go ahead, Kevin. Explain how I got 4x plus
Yes.
2y.
Well, we do x. We have to simplify, so we bring them down again, and we say 3x minus 4x. We subtract them, and we get 1x, and then we plus, and then we bring down the 5x and the y's, and then and you have a negative one.
So we group the like terms as you're saying. What else?
Yes, sir. When we subtract that, because we have a negative one, and we get 4x, and then we add the 2y's, and then we get 2y, and then we put the plus sign down because it was between the 5x and the y.
Very good. And Casey, explain the first one. How did I get 3a plus 2b? Casey.
First, we group the like terms. We group 2a minus 3a plus 4a. Then we bring down the plus b and the next plus b. And we say 2x minus 3a, and that give us negative 1a. Plus, then we bring down the 4a plus the b, and you plus the b, and then plus the b. And then we say 4a minus negative 1a, and we get 3a plus 2b because we add the 2b's.
Very good. So we get 3a plus 2b. Again, I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro?
I just finished writing on the notes. I sent it on the notes.
You were going to send it, or you sent it already?
I sending it now.
So you go send it. That's what you're telling me? No, I don't want you to be go sending it. I need you to send them. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna transition over to English studies. So let's go ahead and start. So for those of us who are doing, what I'm gonna post this inside the chat for those of you who are still writing, and then we're gonna transition over to English language.
Excuse me, Ms. Badi. So I have to transition the language too, or I continue what I doing?
No, you have to transition over the language because you've been on that thing from yesterday.
That's all.
All right, so today is Monday. Oh, not Monday, I'm sorry. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday, the 1st of May, 2024. The subject is, of course, English language. The topic is, well, what's the last thing that we've been doing in language? Anyone remember? In English language.
Qualities of a good writing.
Qualities of good writing. The first quality that we looked at, exactly. The first quality we looked at was ideas. And in that, we talked about the importance of having fresh ideas that are relevant to what you're talking about and not regurgitating the same old information. So that was a part of good writing, right? Making sure that your ideas are up to date, making sure that you are well versed in what you're talking about, selecting topics that you have a good grasp on. Okay, good. Next, what was the other type of essay? Not essay, not type of essay, but next, quality.
Organization.
Organization. Okay, what does organization mean? What are we talking about when we say that's a good quality? Okay, since you're so quiet, what are the 5 qualities that we talk about? The first one was ideas. The next one was what?
Organization.
Organization. Next one was what?
Sentence theory.
Sentence what?
Voice.
Sentence fluency.
Fluency.
Voice, and what else? The 5th one?
Convention.
Conventions. Very good. We said that organization deals with laying out your ideas in a systematic way. We said that finding your voice deals with how you decide to relay the information, right? Okay, good. And then we talk about also sentence fluency and convention, making sure that you don't make simple grammatical errors. All right. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at let's say persuasive essay. So the topic is persuasive essay. So write down these notes for me, please. We're gonna start off with the following words. So a word is more than just a sound. Write this down for me, please. Again, write this down in your book. Words may be deeds, said a Greek fable writer. Now, this fable writer said that words may be deeds, right? Words may be deeds, and deeds refer to action. And the reason why that is true, because if you say something in the right way, and you say it at the right time, so say it at the right time, they make things happen. So your words have the power to affect person's action. And that's the power of a persuasive essay. The purpose of a persuasive essay is to cause someone to think about something in a different way, and in some cases cause them to act in a different way than they were previously acting. So your words might persuade a friend to let you borrow his bike. They might encourage family members to watch a particular television show. Now, when you use your words, to influence the actions and opinions of others, you are using persuasion. Persuasion. When you use your acts, when you use your words or to influence someone's actions or someone's opinions, that's what is called persuasion. Okay, so China, based on this, what is the definition of persuasion?
To change someone's mind about something.
When you, by using what?
Words.
Very good, by using the words that you say. Amarnik, what is the definition of persuasion?
Persuasion is to persuade somebody into doing something.
It's right there. It's right there in red. You don't have to think deeply about it.
When you use your words to influence the actions and opinions of others, you are using persuasion.
Very good. Very good. So persuasion is when we influence the actions and opinions of others by our words. So this is very important because when you're writing a persuasive essay, you are trying to persuade someone to believe something. You are trying to influence their opinion by showing them that your opinion, your belief is the right one. Now, in order for you to properly persuade someone, right, obviously you have to use the right kind of words, right? You have to use the right kind of words, and you have to use, you have to know what you're talking about. So a part of persuasive writing is being intelligent on the area that you're talking about and communicating that in a convincing way. All right, so there we have, how do we convince, right? How do we present things in a convincing way? What convinces people, right? Right? If someone want to, if someone wants to convince you, right? What would they need to show you in order to convince you, in order to influence your opinion? Let me ask one. If someone wants to influence your opinion, or your action, what would they have to do? What would they have to say that once you see it, you would believe? Like, what would they have to present to you? How would you be convinced if you see what?
If I see some facts.
You see facts, all right? All right. So if you see data, right? If you see statistics, then you'll be convinced, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what if it's data? What if it's facts from sources that are not credible? Would it still be convincing?
Not at all, not really.
Exactly. So you have to present facts or data from reputable sources, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. What else would convince us besides facts, right? Besides the presentation of facts, what else would convince us? And they do it all the time when it comes to in rallies and political rallies and stuff. That's the act of persuasion. They're trying to persuade people to basically vote for them. They try and influence their action, right? So what convinces people? Well, what convinces people, it might not just be facts. It might just be an emotional appeal. It may be the logic that is presented, right? So those are things that you're gonna think about, like how a person's convinced and how you could frame yourself so that you could be able to convince them and you could bring great arguments to the table. So, okay, let's continue. Okay, so you can find persuasion all around you. You can find persuasion all around you. In a magazine, advertisement, or newspaper editorial. in a movie, review, or advice column. By encouraging column. By encouraging action or changing people's views persuasive writing turns words into deeds, right? And that's basically, when you think about persuasive writing, you're thinking about causing someone to change their course, right? They was thinking one thing, after they read what you're telling them, they think another thing. They was doing one thing, then after they read what you're doing, then they do another thing. So let's get into the actual definition of what a persuasive essay is, all right? So by definition, a persuasive essay by definition is one where the writer presents a case. So a persuasive essay is a brief work persuasive essay is a brief work in which a writer presents the case for or against a particular position. So if you're in a situation where you have to present either agrees or disagree, where you have to present a case either for a side or against a side, that is a persuasive essay. All right, and there are lots of persuasive essay questions that they ask inside of your exams, right? Now, what does an effective persuasive essay contain? All right, that's the question. But before we even get that, let me just really understand the definition, and then we're gonna move on to what does it actually contain. So let me ask Edlia. Edlia, are you there? Where's Edlia? I think she left. Gianna, are you there? Where's Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the definition for a persuasive essay?
A persuasive essay is a brief work in which a writer presents the case or against a particular position.
Very good. And Kamaya Ferguson, can you read the definition of persuasive essay? Kiana from Kamaya, I'm gonna ask Kingston, read the definition of persuasive essay.
Yes, sir. A persuasive essay is a brief work in which a writer presents the case for or against a particular position.
Very good. All right, so let's continue. So what are some of the components of an effective persuasive essay? So let's go ahead and write that. So an effective essay or persuasive essay includes an effective persuasive essay includes a clear statement of the writer's position on an issue with more than one side. So it presents a clear statement of the writer's position on an issue. So you have to clearly state what's your position. Next, it includes facts, right? It includes examples. What else should a persuasive essay include? Facts, examples, what? Statistics, logical reasoning. That means that you are able to have a clear reasoning pathway. Okay, this one produces this, and as a result of this, therefore you get that, and so on, right? So you have a clear logical pathway on how you're going to move forward, right? So an effective persuasive essay includes a clear statement of the writer's position on an issue with more than one side. It includes facts, examples, statistics, logical reasoning, and other supporting details. And other details, rather, and other details supporting the writer's position. And it also has a clear organization structure. So those are like at least 3 things that an effective persuasive essay include. Okay. And so let me enlarge this so you could be able to see it clearly. And I want Amarni, can you read that paragraph that starts off with persuasive essay?
From persuasive essay?
Uh-huh.
A persuasive essay is a brief work in which a writer presents the case for or against a particular position. An effective persuasive essay includes a clear statement of the writer's position on an issue with more than one side. It includes facts, examples, statistics, logical reasoning, and other details supporting the writer's position, and it also has a clear organization structure.
Very good. Based on that, give me one thing that an effective persuasive essay include.
It includes statistics.
Very good. Anyone can answer. Give me another thing that an effective persuasive essay include. Anyone can answer.
Facts.
Logical
Facts.
reasoning.
Logical reasoning. Very good. What else does an effective persuasive?
Examples.
Examples. Very good. And Sabria, what else does an effective persuasive essay include? Sabria, are you there? I can't hear from Sabria. Paul, what else does an effective persuasive essay include?
Examples,
Examples. What else?
statistics, logical reasoning.
Very good. Thank you. And Ricardo,
Yes, sir.
What else does a persuasive essay, an effective persuasive essay include?
Facts.
Very good, facts. And don't forget a clear organization structure. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the side because we have more to write. So let me put this on the side here. As a matter of fact, let me duplicate this. I'm gonna move the date so that we can have more space. Okay, so all right, let's move on to how do we gather information? So if we know, wait, if we know that like what are the things that an effective persuasive essay contain, how do we go about like gathering, like providing support for our, you know, persuasive essay, right? So let's go about it. So we're gonna title this gathering evidence. So how do we go about gathering evidence for our persuasive essay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to provide support. That's very important. Provide support. What do we need to do? What's the first thing we need to do?
Provide support.
Provide support.
Provide support. Okay, what does that mean? So to persuade readers, because that's what we're trying to do inside our essay, right? We're trying to persuade them, right? We're trying to convince them, influence their actions and their thought processing. So to persuade readers, you must provide support for your position, right? Types of support include, number one, logical arguments. So are you good at presenting logical arguments, or whenever you present a logical argument, it doesn't make sense? That's a very important thing you have to ask yourself when you're looking at persuasive essay. Do the arguments that you present actually make sense? Do they hold under scrutiny, right? When cross-examined, when thought about, does it actually make sense, right? So what do we mean by logical argument? So for example, it has to have one thing, then the next thing, and then after that, as a result of those two combination things, then we have the other thing. So for example, this is logical, this is an example of a logical reasoning. So if I say the town needs money, let me see if you all could think logically, right? The town needs money, right? The tourists cruise ship will bring in money. So what's the next logical statement that comes after this? The town needs money. The tourist cruise ship will bring money. So what's the therefore? What should we say?
Therefore, there's going to
Therefore,
be with flow.
Therefore what?
the town will have money to raise schools and other buildings.
No. We
The
said
economy will flow.
Therefore, the
no.
cruise ship will bring. Therefore, we will take the money off the cruise ship and import it into the town.
Okay, that's close. The town needs money. The tourist cruise ship will bring the money. So what we need to do?
The people will spend the money.
No, that's too much. The logical reasoning means this and that. As a result of this and that, we have something else. So you have the town needs money, the cruise ship will bring in money. So that means that what? Therefore, we should bring in what?
More tourists.
The tourist cruise ship.
Oh,
Yeah, because
that
we
was
said
so close.
we said the town needs money, right? And we said the cruise ship will bring in the money. So what we need to do with the cruise with the tourist cruise ship? We need to do what? Come on, you need to answer me. What do we need?
We need to bring it in.
We need to bring it in. Exactly. That's what you call a logical argument, right? You have A and you have B. Okay. So as a result of A and B, we have the rest. It makes sense that as a result of A and B, C makes sense. All right. That's logical argument. Next thing, statistics. So this is statistics is something like if we say 80%, or we can say 25% of Black women are no, let me not say that one. Let's say 85%. Let me do that one. 85 or 80% of the voters support the bringing in of the tourist cruise ship. So that's statistics, right? So statistics is when you are able to bring in percentages, when you're bring in fractions and stuff to be able to, convince the readers, right? So you're providing support, all right? Providing support. You could also give, expert opinions. So let's say, for example, you have, let's say, for example, you have diabetes. Now, you don't feel like you have diabetes, right? What would convince you that you have diabetes? You don't really feel like it, but proof. Okay, what type of proof? Proof from what? If I say, Jevin, you have diabetes, would you believe me?
Also, you gotta prove from tests and stuff.
Okay, prove it from tests and stuff. So if you go to your mechanic and your mechanic say, Jevin, you have diabetes, would you believe him?
Of course not.
Of course not, right? So, but if you go to the doctor's office and the doctor say, Jevin, as a result of these tests, we can conclude that you have diabetes, would you believe him?
That's what you believe because it said test results. Test results, that's the keyword.
Test result, right? So expert opinions also help to make sure your argument is credible, right? If you have an expert in a field and they say something, that is worth something. But they have to be an expert in whatever you're talking about. Okay, so we can say, Professor Henry Bow So that's how you support an argument. That's how you provide evidence. You either can give logical arguments, you can give statistics, or you can give expert opinions. Give me one moment, please. Now, I'm not saying that the expert is always right, but the expert is typically more informed about the situation than the average person. That's why the person is an expert. So expert opinion. So if we say Professor Henry Bow argues that recreational facilities will improve business in our town. So when a person reads this from your essay, right? They say, oh, this person say professor this, and or the same person say doctor so-and-so or whoever. They're like, okay, that sounds credible. All right, that person said that for real. Okay, look like I need to look into this some more. So when you provide quotes or facts from what persons who are in the subject or in the field are saying, that makes your argument more credible. Okay. Then you can talk about personal observations, right? So personal observation it'll also make your argument credible, personal observations. So you could say every day I see kids hanging out with nothing to do a skating rink will give them an outlet. All right, so that helps to support your argument, personal observation. So logical arguments, statistics, expert opinions, and personal observation helps to strengthen your argument, helps to give you evidence, right? Helps to provide evidence. And then last but not least, charged language. Now, charged language is an appeal to emotion. Charged language and striking images. Our sleepy little town is starting to wake up. We can turn over and go back to sleep, or we can get up and do what needs doing. So charged and striking images helps to persuade, right? You don't want to be asleep, especially when you could be able to make money from a particular activity. So, okay, let's do it, right? All right, so I presented 5 ways whereby you can provide support. What are those 5 ways? What are those? Logical arguments. What else? Statistics. What else?
Personal observation.
Expert opinions, personal observations, and what else?
Charged
And
language
charged
and
language
striking
and
images.
striking images.
Very good. Charged language and striking images. All of those are different ways whereby you can provide support for your persuasive essay. Okay. And when you use them effectively, then your writing can be much better. Make sense? Okay. Are y'all done with this side? Let me know if y'all done with this side.
Yeah, sure.
Done with that side?
Sir.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna talk
Yes, sir.
about, good. Now we're gonna talk about the types of persuasive writing. So the types of persuasive writing. Hopefully y'all finished with this slide. So I could, so types of persuasive writing. Types of persuasive writing. Number one, your persuasive letters. So now persuasive letters, these are written. I want this thing to be in block. These, oh boy. But these are written to persuade. Uh-huh.
I can't see the rest of number 5.
That's true. That is true. Let's see. Put this on top here. You see it now?
Yeah, sir.
Good. So persuasive letters, these are written to persuade a decision maker to support a particular cause or measure. Number two, of editorials. These give support. These give and support on an opinion on a current issue. They appear in newsletters, in newspapers, magazines, or on television or the radio. Number three, political speeches. These are delivered by a politician to win support for a policy or a position. And finally, you have public service announcement. Are y'all familiar with public service announcements on the radio? I don't know if y'all just had them.
Radio Bahamas.
Community,
Announcements.
community announcements, exactly. Exactly. He survived by. These are on radio or television commercials, designed to persuade and educate the public. So all these are different types of persuasive writing. You find them when persons are trying to run for office, when they're trying to convince a whole sea of people that they are the best and they're better than all the rest and all them stuff. And you have editorials that are trying to present a different perspective on a topic, and they might use persuasive writing. And so what that means is that you have to be you have to be able to critically analyze everything you hear, everything you read, and ask yourself, is it actually convincing? Like, is it credible, right? Do you have statistics? Are the arguments logical, right? Do you have expert opinions, right? Are these persons really credible, or are they just, saying things on the back of their hand, right? Like, what is it all about? And so as a person with a lot of persuasive writing and talking going around, a person's always trying to convince you of something. The question is, they're always trying to convince you of something, so you have to be able to be knowledgeable and know, so that you wouldn't get, swindled or bamboozled, right? All right, so I need China. Can you read the different types of persuasive writing?
Yes, sir. Number one, persuasive letters. These are written to persuade a decision maker to support a particular cause or measure. Number two, editorials. Editorials. These give and support on an opinion on a current issue. They appear in newspaper, magazines, or on television or the radio. Number three, political speeches. These are delivered by a politician to win support for a policy or a position. Number four, public service announcement. These are radio or television commercial designed to persuade and educate the public.
Very good. And where's Aliana? Aliana, are you there?
Yes, sir.
If you're trying to provide support, give me one way that you could be able to provide support in your persuasive essay.
Expert opinions.
Expert opinions, very good. Thank you. Amaranik, give me one example of a persuasive writing.
Pardon?
Give me one example of persuasive writing.
Editorials.
Editorials, very good. Kingston, where's Kingston?
Yes, sir.
How important it is inside of your persuasive essay to include statistics and logical argument. Is that important?
Yes, sir.
It's important, very good. And Ricardo, where's Ricardo? Ricardo? Where's Ricardo? Kiana from Ricardo. So I'm gonna ask Samantha. Where's Samantha?
Yes, sir.
Maybe one example of persuasive writing.
Persuasive letter.
Persuasive letters, very good. And Chai. Where's
Yes, sir.
Chai? Give me one way we could whereas you could provide support.
A logical argument.
Logical argument. It's very good. All right, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Malik, give me an example of persuasive writing.
All right, Mr. Petit, since you asked, I'll support. An example of persuasive writing are editorials.
Right.
These give and support on an opinion on a current issue. They appear in newspapers, magazines, or on the television or on the radio. For example, Radio Bahamas, community announcements.
Thank you, Malik. Malia Role. Where's Malia?
Yes, sir.
Give me an example of types of persuasive writing.
Persuasive letters.
Persuasive letters, very good. All right, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petit, I just said my work.
For those of you who are already finished with writing down the notes, all of the notes, those are the persons who can leave. The rest of you, stay back and write down the rest of the notes.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can I send in my English notes to you when my phone charge up a little bit because it's dead completely?
Do you have a charger for your phone?
Yeah, sir.
So it's irresponsible of you to have your phone to be dead. So what you need to do, you need to use your charger and make sure your food is not dying on you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Again, for those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then you can leave.
Have a good night, Mr. Petit.
Have a good night. Take care.
Good night.
Good night. Where's Nayo?
Good night, Mr. Petit. Yes, sir.
You finna send it all?
Yes, sir.
This star. It's very neat. I don't know how you get that like that.
I spend a lot of time on it.
Looked like it was one and done though. I don't know how. It's very neat. Very neat. It's very neat. Once you finish with this, you send it all, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you could go. Oh, you had any questions based on this?
No, sir.
Yeah, it's only a paper one, so I guess it was pretty straightforward.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Take care.
Good night. Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Excuse me, Miss Kate, I'm finished.
All right, good night.